Welcome back. We're going to do row 2A. 2A has the first red in it. It says 11 back, 1 red in the front and 11 back. So we will do that. That means we need 1 red yarn here in the middle and another white one. So my box is now seeing I use this red, this white and that white. This is already in use, this not, and this I will start. Okay, we do 11 back. Keep it under the camera, that would be nicer if you can see it. 1, 2. I'm a little bit slow this morning. I'm very slow this morning. I can't get that stitch. Oh, come here. Come here. Come to mama. Ten and 11. I finished this stitch fully. It makes my work stronger and it keeps this nice in order. We have to change the color. I do always do the color change in the back, and I will show you a little trick I use to make it more tight so your work doesn't get that loose. Keep your yarn always in front of your work. I will get the red now. Keep it in front of the back of your work. Sounds weird, but color change you do always in the back of your work. Now, I made this stitch already, but if you see, you have always 2 loops. And if you now take the back loop of this shitty thingy, if I can find it. Oh, sorry, shouldn't say that. But it's so delicate that sometimes you have to struggle and find it. And I found it, see? I only got 1 loop. I pulled that backward and I lost it already. Pull it backward. It's the same stitch that is used for this one. Pull it backward and you see you won't see it. Really, you won't see it. Maybe when you pull your work really tight and open. And I do my color change here because sometimes I don't like the bleeding of the white or the red in my red and white. So I do an extra double crochet on the back. Well, now it's a chain only. I make a chain, I pull it tight, pull it through, and now I make my now I make my chain 1. See, so I didn't make a chain 1 here, I make a chain 1, and then I make 1 in the front. I don't use 2 loops because that you will see. No, I just use the back loop. See this one here, it's a little bit loose because it's a setup, but I only use the back loop, or in case of your work here, it's the front loop. It's the back loop of your front work. I hope if I make sense. But you take the loop that is closest to this side. That's the best thing to say. Yarn over. And I do the same here to secure my work. It's an extra work, but I kind of tend to like the work better like this. And there I make my double crochet and I leave it here. You don't have to, but it's how I work. And it gets a neater back. And now now it needs to be in the front, but see, it needs to be backwards. And I will pull my yarn through from the front to the back. Let me knit my needle through. Nah, it doesn't work like that. I'm making a mistake and I'm so sorry. Of course, I need to make the color change here with my white and not with my red. That is why I make. You pull both loops through Sorry, see, I'm sometimes mixed up. And that is my chaotic brain. Really, it's my chaotic brain. I'm very chaotic. Really. You see sometimes, how does she work? Well, sometimes not. You can make also a standing double crochet if you like it, but this is only the back. See, I pull this through, pull this yarn a little bit tighter. I got my loose one here for the red, and now I make my front post. This is the back, but I should have 11 front. I'm going back to that stitch from the front to the back, see? And I will get that the 2 loops back again here. Same loop, see? And I make my double crochet and I continue. It is a little bit extra work, but in the end, your color change is so much secure and tighter. I like it. It's just an extra double crochet you make on your on your color change. It's an extra double crochet here and an extra here, and that's all you do. And now I make 11 in the back. I made 1 here. I made 2 and 3. 4. It's good I made that mistake because you learn from your mistakes and it shows it which color you need to use and when. And I will explain when I finished my 11 in the back and my inside side stitch in the back why I do the red like that. Ooh, I didn't get both loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Always count, recount. 9. Sorry. I inhaled the air and probably a little dust speckle, and now I have a frog in my throat. How do you say that in English? I'm crying over my work. Because I inhaled a dust speckle. Oh, goodness me. So fragile. Sorry. I take a little bit long for this row. It's again 7 minutes. Goodness me, normally I do this half time. But now I'm going so slow and having a cough too. There. And I will do my inside side stitch. There. So when you turn your work, you have already done your inside side stitch. I will show you. This is the back. This is the front. And you see you have 1 good stitch. This white stitch is here. Sorry for the coughing. You see this red stitch we take in the next one. There will be black in the front a little bit, so you won't see it. But you see the color change already here. Instead of taking a white there, you have a nice red already there. And that is how you do it. That is the trick. You don't see it here. Maybe if you pull it, you can see it. But the color stays nice. Here, a black post come, which will hide that one. And a black post here, which will hide the red too. Sometimes you do color changing next to each other. That is a different technique. I haven't done that yet. I will probably in the future will make another tutorial for that. But for now, we keep it like this. We have all the yarn, which we need to use again in the back of your work, in the front of your back of your work as well. You know what I mean. It's here. The black is here. Be very careful. Now we're going to do the trick. Not to, so sorry. I'm going to show you the turn your work trick in the next video. Thank you.